Oh, alright. How goes everybody? So what I decided to do was literally start again and do another playthrough. How's it going, my guy? I thought we owe it to everybody to do another playthrough, to be fair, on account of I've been doing a lot of videos obviously, and a lot of them have been using the dev commands and stuff, which has been great and all, but I think it's only fair that I start a playthrough from the beginning again. But we're going to use the mods this time. I've never used the mods in terms of an actual playthrough. I've just kind of always cheated my way through, if you like, and used them using the dev commands. So, yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I've got a couple of things in my head. I was wondering, do we really need to rush to the mechanic station? And I suppose we do, realistically, because that's where all the goodies are. So I'm just going to get myself some food real quick, but like get some food straight off the bat so that we've got some to go exploring and adventuring. How's it going, Mr. T? You having a good one? Ah, you boys are on it. You boys are on it. Really appreciate it. Gonna be interesting. So I don't really know how to go about this. We're trying to play properly, I guess, for a change. So it'll be interesting. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's good. We won't get raided. And obviously, we've got the spud gun for some reason, some spuds. I guess that's because of the mods that are in there already, but I should have everything turned off. Just going to double check that God mode is actually turned off. It is now. It's a great start. Yeah, I know, right? But as far as I'm aware, look, here's my inventory. There's no commands. I'm happy to throw them in the bin, to be fair, because we don't need them. We'll burn them. Oh, you can't place it. We'll pop that out there. There you go. Happy now. No cheating. But yeah, I literally have just started a new world. I know it might be a little bit difficult to believe, but I promise you. I think they are already on the menu because, I don't know, I guess it loads in. After I've used the dev commands in one world, it seems to affect the other worlds too. But now, do we really need to go in the ship? We can get the logbook, I suppose that might come in handy should we get any updates to the game along the way. Yes, to get the logbook we need the power. Okay, so we kind of do need to clear the ship a bit. That's not too bad. We'll see what happens. I seem to be getting a little bit of lag. I notice this whenever I start a new world. If I run down here, you can see it kind of stutters a little bit. You guys might not pick it up on the YouTube, but yeah, just running down that little kind of corridor of the trees, we seem to lag a little bit. I don't know what that's all about. Oop, helps me run around the doorway rather than into it. Down here. How's everybody going today anyway? You guys all good? You having a good Thursday? You think it's the fire? The fire and poorly optimized gameplay. We're going to get thirsty real quick here. It's a good job we planted some tomatoes. Those things are going to keep us nice and hydrated. Aha. Right, so then there should be one more bit inside that we need to worry about. You don't have school because Germany is cool? Or is that the reason why you don't have school, or is it because of the little craziness that's going on in the world right now? I think we can throw this up here. Oop, that didn't work. It did work, but it just didn't go anywhere. I've got an empty bucket. Right, so I think we've thrown enough there. We'll just go smash some crates open and see what's around us for now. Go get the battery so that we can get the logbook. Make our way, I guess, to the mechanic station. I think we might go on foot. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. We shouldn't be too far away from it, realistically. So we'll run there on foot, I imagine. Get some goodies with us. Now, I can't really remember. I know it takes a long time to harvest materials when we've got just our tools. So we'll have to try and get the craft bot and the resource collectors as quick as we can. Oh, that's different. It's been an interesting year, that's for sure. Missed it. There we go. Okay, cool. What's behind door number 1? Loads of tomato seeds. Battery. I really have no idea, you know. I don't know what it is. I noticed this when I entered the dev commands the very first time. Whenever I started a new world, I had all the other stuff. And a couple of people have said that it is because of the dev commands. Now, I don't know if that's because of when you change the file. There we go. That's right, isn't it? We should only have the hammer, so. Yeah, some people say it's because when you first change the file, it kind of gives you all of the tools and stuff. And that's probably true, so. If we're going to play this properly, we might as well get rid of them, right? Do you start with the connection tool, or is that another thing that you have to craft as well? Because I've just thrown it down. Part of me is really unsure. I'd imagine it's something you got to craft, right? It's been such a long time since I played this game properly. Nah, we'll leave it. If you got to guess, we'll leave it. We'll kind of treat this as like, you know, go the extra yards. Wait, what was red? What was speed boosted, isn't it? That's speed, and these are doubles damage. Nice. Okay. I forgot how long refining this stuff was, you know. It's such a lengthy process. Such a long old time. And it's getting towards the afternoon, which means it's going to be getting dark soon, which is not what we want. Starts to go dark, then we'll be in big trouble. I'll see what the craft cost is, and because they should be able to craft one down at the spaceship. If we can craft a not weld tool, what is it? Connection tool, then I will build a new one. I think that's fair. It is what it is. Battery. Battery. Here's me pressing all my keys to try and get the extra inventory menus up. Logbook. Ooh, right. Craft bot. What can you craft? Yeah, you can craft a connection tool here. So we might as well do it. We might as well play fair, right? We can take these wheels as well because of the recycle bot that Fun has got. Oh, it takes a little while, that does. Let's get some food on the menu bar, shall we? So we know what we're actually doing. Wait a minute. Who stole all my tomatoes? Yeah, fully survival someone. Like, properly playing this time. No commands. There's a robot. Come here, you. Honestly, Prince, don't worry about it. It's good. I'm always amazed by how the rest of Europe can speak really good English. It was a raid. I didn't think they'd come that soon, though. It's only 17:30. It's another, was it 7 hours before they should have been here, so... No, 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 little pest. So this proves that it's going to be a little bit trickier than I was hoping to be. I wanted to just plant all that stuff, let it grow, and then get some materials and run. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Oh, have you guys seen this as well? I hope that this is going to work. Yeah, there we go, look. So, Germanite gave me my own lift. I think this is pretty cool. I did a little shout out for him, but honestly, I think that's one of the nicest things that anybody's ever given me. So cool. So what I'm going to do, grab my connection tool. It should be ready by now. Yeah. I'm just going to run. I've got enough kind of... what have I got in my inventory? Yeah, I've got enough tomatoes and stuff to hopefully get me to the mechanic station. So we're going to go for it. We're going to run to the mechanic station. Even though it's going to get dark, isn't it? If I was able to speak a different language at 13, like you can speak English, I would be so happy. My school, we were only allowed to do French, and I really didn't like French. I wanted to do German, but we were separated based on how smart you were, basically, and only the super smart kids were allowed to do German, which I felt was really unfair. I would have preferred to have done German way more than doing French. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. I forgot about this. There we go. Okay. Oh man, you gotta learn a lot at school, huh? Ooh, that's not good. I need me some health. Oh, of course, we've got the red wok. Okay, right, so... we're gonna do red wok, and we're gonna do the fries. Drink that down. Right, then we'll eat all this up. This will help us get to the factory thing, hopefully quick. I know it's going to be a bit dark for you guys, but I'm not doing anything all that entertaining. I'm literally just running and bouncing down the road while I read your comments. Oh, that's a big old jump. We had similar choices. So our choices, they were similar, but they were different. So we had to choose like a design subject. So that meant that we either had to do like woodwork, electronics, or something on computers. I really can't remember. It's been a long time since I was at school, you guys, really. Like, how old do you think I am? Been a long time. Our art was split, so we could either do like art, graphic design, and something else, but I can't remember what the third thing was. And it was really a shame. A lot of the subjects that I wanted to do, I had to choose to do either one or the other. And I was really, really gutted because I wanted to be able to do kind of both and then not bother with a subject that I really didn't care about. But schools and that, you know. Okay, so that was easy enough. We got to the mechanic station. We'll just go... We'll go sleep first because I know how successful I am on these fights. You know what? I'll take sound in 25. That's... Yeah, that's fair. That'll do. I'll be happy with that. I look about 12, so sound in 25 is an upgrade. I have no idea what 8th grade is. We do our stuff, well, we call it a year, so it's like you'd be in year 8 or year 7 or year 6, and then you like have primary schools and secondary schools or high schools, and it just gets so confusing. The world turned to have a lot of Americanisms as I was kind of growing up. So when you thought you understand where you were in life, people would turn around and be like, tell you that they're in like 8th grade or something, and then you wouldn't have a clue what that means. Yeah, someone, do you know, well, to be fair, you haven't really seen me on video maybe, but in reality, I've got quite a young looking face, I promise. I'm not as old as I sound. Look, wait, what? Craftbot. Craftbot we need. Ooh, okay. We gotta go on the hunt. Get some metal, get some component kits, and get some of those things. Hello and welcome. How are you? There's no buildings around here, is there? There's one over there. So I need to find me a lot of hay butts. If I can find me some hay butts. Okay, here we go. Let's go fighting. So where's everybody from, like, country-wise? I'm guessing there's a lot of Europeans here. I noticed, wow, there's a lot of hay butts. I noticed that a lot of Europeans come in from Fans mod, which I think is pretty cool. Europeans sticking together. I guess, although, like, I don't think I look that old, but other people might. Give me my weapon. You're not really in Jamaica, come on. Serious? I'll check the stats, you know. I'll do it. I'll go have a look at the analytics and see where my viewers are from. And if it doesn't say you're in Jamaica... So it's pretty much a split between Europe and the US then, really. That's fine. That's what I'd have expected. I appreciate everybody, though. You guys are really helpful to the channel. You've helped me grow, you've helped me play this game, you've helped me, like, have a little bit of fun, really. Trying to learn, and then try and drop you guys some videos about what I learned to help you guys out. And along the way, you guys have helped me. It's been a fun little trip. Been a fun little ride. Okay, there's a tote bot over there. Right, let's go back to this house. Dude, that's pretty sweet, man. It's one neck of the world I've not visited. Around the islands and all that down there. It looks awesome. Looks really nice. I am British, correct. Don't hate me for it. It wasn't my fault that the politics with Europe kicked in. That was just a mess in our country. If anything, I'm very common as well. From the Middle Earth of Britain-shire. So if you guys can put up with me and understand what I'm saying, you'll get most of this country. Unless you go too far north, and then they start to sound really, really difficult. What? You what, mate? What's in the box? There's a lot of batteries around here. It's a shame we don't have a use for them then. Oh man, that's pretty cool. I appreciate that. I don't know why you would like us. We're interesting folk, I guess. Where's his leg? Anybody see his leg or his spine? His head. Oh, there it is. That only works if I have the commands installed, which I don't. I've never used fancy commands. Just because it's not something that I've ever kind of not needed. I've needed them quite a lot. It's just not something that I've done. So even playing this, I don't have fancy commands loaded in. So the whole clear thing and all the little flying commands and the clear and undo and stuff like that, which would be really helpful, I don't actually have the ability to use right now. I might look into him, in all fairness. Okay, so we've got a little bit of light. What components are in my PC? Bad ones. My graphics card is a... was it 1066 gig? Which is... well, it's really old now. Now that we're on the 30 series. It does what I need it to do. It'd be nice to get a bit of a buff, but I cannot spend that kind of money. And I use a Ryzen chip. I can't remember which one, not gonna lie. Upgraded about 2 years ago. I'm going to try that. That is a new one to me. So if I jump from a height with a bucket in my hand, I'm not going to take any damage. I'm going to throw myself off the top of this building. And if you're wrong, then I'm not going to be very happy with you. But if you're right, I am going to be genuinely amazed because that isn't something that I knew. Oh. Wait a minute. I'm going to let you off because I did fall, I didn't jump. And I'm stupid enough to try it twice. Prince, what do you mean, any cool videos? Right, let's try this again. So, bucket. Let's, oh, I can't get up on the inside, can I? No legs or anything, though, is there? No. So, we'll try and jump. I have no idea. Wait, are you going on about the vehicle one, the three-wheeled vehicle one? I saw that. That was kind of funny. Those guys come up with some good ideas. Okay, right. So I'm going to jump. I jumped. I died. I didn't die, but I Can confirm, jumping with bucket in hand does not work. You will still take damage. Don't do it. You run faster though, I think. Maybe. Component kits. I'm fast realizing why I started to use the dev commands, because looking for anything that's going to give me component kits is really, really not fun. Component kit? No. Circuit board. Why oh why? Oh, you little rat. Did he jump onto the ground or did he go into the water or anything? I'll watch it. Is it their latest one that they've just done? I'll go take a look after the stream and see what's going on. It could have been lag. You could have got really lucky. Or you could know something. Or big brain. You guys caught him out that he's using the dev commands and he's got God mode on. Maybe he's just trying to... what's it? Maybe he's trying to pull a fast one. But honestly, looking for all these little component pieces, this is not fun. Because we'll get some beeswax while we're here. I got it all? No. There's no buildings around this mechanic station, guys. Stressful. I guess this is why you can't really have a speedrun on Scrap Mechanic, because the component drop is so random. Like sometimes you'd be able to get really lucky and every haybot you kill is going to have component pieces, but for us, we are not having much fun. We're not finding many pieces. We're getting lots of soil, that's cool. Ooh, it'd have been a smart idea to actually plant something. Yep. Missed. Nice try. I'm stuck. No, tree! Oops. Well, the good news is I wasn't a million miles away from my bed. Which video idea was that? You have got to be really lucky, though. Which video idea do you think, Prince? I don't mind. Like, YouTube is a very strange world? I don't know. Interesting world. Taking people's ideas is very... It's not a new thing to take somebody's idea. Oh, no. The whole idea behind it all is you just make it your own thing. Everybody's got their own audience. I think it would be nice, and not many people do it, but if you do take somebody's idea, I think the least you could do is shout them out. Especially if a bigger person takes a smaller person's ideas. I think that would be the nice thing to do. Oh, fair play. Oh, wow. There's so many creators out there, it's really difficult to keep up with people. But like, who sees your stuff and who uses your ideas and stuff. That's the thing as well, someone. Okay, I'll go check that video out and see what he's doing with that bucket. But yeah, someone gaming, in terms of the speedrun, it all comes down to the individual as what you class as sort of completion. Like you just seen there. Do you class as getting the spud gun being the goal? Because I suppose that's like it's one milestone. Do you class as doing your first warehouse run as being the completion? Like, it's very individual. But I think at the very least, you need to be able to get something from the trader of value. So probably the spud gun is actually a really good margin. Because you have to use a lot of the game mechanics to get there. So you have to farm, and you have to farm a lot of stuff. And then you have to like package it all up and trade and stuff. I think I've heard people say that Cosmo maybe gave me a shout once, but I've not been able to find the video. Scrapman, I've seen a lot of their stuff and can't say I've ever seen him do anything that I even suggested. Same with Karn even. I've seen most of his stuff recently and I've not seen anything. So it might have been Moonbow, I don't know. The guy's got awesome content. Like, in all fairness, those guys have managed to get a lot out of this game. Especially Scrapman. Scrapman has made so many videos on stuff for this game. And then you try and do a similar thing, like do your own playthrough series. Scrapman's got over 100 videos on his playthrough series. I managed to get like 8 out of my first out my first series before I went into a second series, and then I just hit a wall with content. It's amazing how these guys who, well, they know this game like the back of their hand. It's their bread and butter. So it's nice to see how they do stuff, you know. Everybody can learn off of somebody. Even me, like, there's little guys who have come to me for help. And then I'll go to their channel and watch a couple of their videos and I'll pick up stuff that even I didn't realise. And it's awesome that there's a community out there that can do that, you know. Scrapman's work ethic is incredible, and if you guys notice, he's getting really close to 500,000 subs as well. He has done really well this year. Like, you cannot knock that guy. Is this the way up? Is this the one that I'm looking for? I know one of these sides you can get up the... I guess it is this side. You can get up the beam somewhere. Hang on, let's move my stuff where I like it. I like that to be on number 3. I like that to be on number 2. There we go. So we should be able to get up here. That's what I mean, and it's incredible that they were able to stay with creative for so long. When I found out that this game came out in 2016, and then Survival only just came out this year, like, that is so much respect for the work that those guys have put in, all the way through creative, to get this far with Survival. And I don't know if they're happy with what came with Survival, if they're disappointed what came with Survival, or what, but that's crazy. I've never built a piston ramp. It depends what you well, no, ooh, that was close. It depends what you mean by piston ramp, to be fair. But I've never really built a piston ramp off the top of my head. Nothing of any worth or anything. Right, so I'm going to go back towards the mechanic shop. Because I'm getting a little bit frustrated that we're not finding any components. That's not fun. And we don't have any or many buildings around us, which is really making things difficult for us. I need to start some sort of farm as well. I made that ramp car once, but I used Fance mod blocks to do that. I've never made any kind of ramps or anything off the pistons. Not for a build anyway. Okay, so we've got a lot of beeswax around here. That's good. Okay, full bucket of water. That might be the difference. I did wonder when I was throwing myself off the top of the building whether it would make a difference if the bucket was full or not. So I'll go grab a bucket of full water and then we'll go back over to the building. Hopefully the stuff has also respawned. There we go. Yeah. So hopefully the stuff's also respawned over there. So we might, fingers crossed, we might get some sort of something over there. But component pieces. Difficult things. Very difficult things. Without any components, we cannot craft anything important. Yeah, I noticed his camera. Guy, what did you think to Fant when you saw him? Did you, like, was he what you expect him to look like? Okay, thanks for that. I will keep an eye on it. All my stream health is saying everything's good, but I do notice in my little preview window it seems to be quite laggy and quite grainy. I don't know what that's all about. I've had no warnings from anything, so it's looking good. But yeah, what did you guys think when you first saw Fant? I don't know why he's not like I expected, personally. He looks a lot younger. Let's get some glow sticks, because these things will give me a little bit of light. I had an impression of Fant that like he'd have really long hair. He's kind of like Scrap Mechanic, only where Scrap Mechanic wears his hair up. I thought that Fant would be like some sort of crazy professor. The way that he goes when he's modding and stuff. Full bucket of water doesn't work either, but I will check out that video because I am interested. I want to know what happened. That's a smart answer. That is a smart answer, someone. It's a very non-biased answer. It's a very clever, diplomatic. I build an engine, right? Wood. Okay. His latest videos and his streams. He does face cam on his streams and stuff. I just need 4 more component kits. We get those 4 more component kits, we'll be laughing. Wait, have I got water out this side? Got a hay, but no water though. I don't know why people stream on Twitch, in all fairness. Because, right, these guys have got a friendly user base. Apparently, I always thought he was German, but apparently he lives in Germany, but he is not German. I don't know how true that is. I've only heard that from somebody else. And I wouldn't know either way, to be fair, but... That's fair. It was never a reveal as such. He just put it in his old videos, Khan, or Font has just put it in his recent videos. It just kind of slid it in there, which I think is cool. Like, I know I did an analytical video based on what happened when I did my first month, like, of being able to monetize and stuff. And it was really weird putting my face out there. If you go back far enough on my channel, I've got videos of my face out there, but it was one of them that I wasn't sure if I wanted to do again. Like, there's something nice about being a faceless creator. I just need 4 more component kits. Ugh. Yeah, like what I was saying though, I don't know why those guys have decided to stream on Twitch, because they've got an audience base, they've got a user base and a fan base on YouTube already. And if you notice with my live streams, once they've finished, they do take a while, but they'll be uploaded as a normal video. There's nothing that, in my opinion, as a small creator, there's nothing that Twitch has that YouTube doesn't. If anything, Twitch is going in a bad direction. They've had a lot of terms of service updates and copyright issues with the music and stuff, and it's getting really, really strict on Twitch's point of view, and creators are going to start having their hands tied. And it's like, if you've already got a user base on YouTube, why not just stay on YouTube? Like, these are the people who kind of made you who you are and grow. That's why I say here, like, I've got an account on Twitch. Nice one, Lion. How's it going? But yeah, like I say, I've got an account on Twitch. I've got an account on Facebook and stuff for streaming, but you can play music on YouTube. The Twitch is really dangerous at the minute for music, because they've had a lot of the DMC strike things that YouTube has. The difference is, if you get a strike on Twitch, you can literally lose everything. On YouTube, if you get a strike, it's so different. You can get copyright claimed on YouTube, but it's kind of like, just means that you can't make money on your video. But you can also mute the track. Like, YouTube has its own system set up where you can mute the music on your videos. Whereas Twitch, because of everything that's gone on recently, Twitch just straight up bans you. Like, it's a real risk. If you know the right places to look and the right music to get, you can play music on YouTube and it's copyright-free music. There is a creator on YouTube itself who does a lot of stream help, and he has made thousands of songs that people can use on their stream without punishment. But honestly, all platforms are going the same way. Music companies are not happy with people taking their music. You guys should check out Lionheart if you haven't already, in all fairness. I hope you don't mind me saying Lion, but the guy is new to YouTube, new to, like, the video creation side of it, but I've really enjoyed what he does. In my opinion, he's got a voice that can tell stories. That's what I like about Lion. He's got such a, like, it's like a really chilled, nice voice that you can listen to and talk. It's smooth and it gives you, like, the information that you need. Might not be for the younger audience, but for an older audience, I think actually he's a pretty decent kind of character. Check him out, go show him some love, honestly. Some fantastic ideas, including that chain build. That chain build is something, like I said in that comment, man. It's something that I was always trying to do. Always wanted to build a chain, but never been able to do it in a way that you managed to make work. So that was pretty cool to watch. Oh my god, yeah, it does. Does the quality get any better if I've got a glow stick out? Because looking at that stream, that looks terrible. It's a little bit better when the glow stick comes out, but not a lot. Well, that is a shame. So what we've got here is a lot of forest either side of us, which will probably have hay bots in it. The only problem is, inside a forest, you just know there's going to be real big, mean, angry red things. Hello. We've got no way of destroying them right now. And why are haybots not dropping components? I will never know. That's a cow. Or a wok. My bad. Okay. That's worth noting. Thank you, someone. I don't really know what to do about that. Unless I can get some light. See, the problem is I could tweak my side and things for the stream, but I don't have the computer power to pump out a better, higher quality stream. So then it really will lag. I've seen that before. I've tried that before. So I think I'm stuck in this middle ground at the minute. Why are there no building ruins anywhere around here, by the way? Like, how am I supposed to get component kits if there are no ruins? I am going to be miles away from the mechanic station at this point. I'm going to run out of food as well if I'm not careful. I've got one sunshake left. And I've got 3. Hello, buddy. I do not personally have a Discord server. I just jump onto other people's just to chat about stuff that they make and do. I personally do not fully grasp Discord or anything like that. It's the wrong side of my smarts, I'm afraid. Yeah, David, we've just been trying that one. I have been dying, well, not dying, but I've been taking full damage every time I've tried it. Are these pink flowers new? I've never seen these before. I've never ever seen those flowers before, I don't think. I've seen the blue ones, but I've never seen those weird pink ones. I just heard another haybot somewhere as well. Seriously? Circuit boards? How's it going, Laggy Jokes? This isn't the sort of stream I was hoping to have. I was hoping to have a stream that was a little bit more progression rather than what we've got, because we don't have any component kits. Trying to find component kits has proven difficult. Well, that missed. Whoa, hello. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Well, that's a long way away from where we sleep. And we've got no food or drink. And we also don't have any around here. I might be stuck in a cycle of dying. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to check out his video, David, in all fairness, because a couple of guys have said it in chat already, and I've tried it and it hasn't worked for me. So I'm going to go check his video out after my stream. I'm going to see if I can find out anything that he does or any luck that plays into his part or anything. And do you guys know for sure that he didn't have God mode on? That is the only thing that I can think, because otherwise he's really lucky and his floor's not working properly. It's the little glitch in the matrix. Mill could be an idea. That would probably be a smart idea, actually. There are a few cows kicking around close to the mechanic station, so it's not a bad idea. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm intrigued. I need to see it for myself. I do not believe people. Yeah, Lion, I've smashed myself into the ground 3 times now trying. Once with an empty bucket. Say once, twice with an empty bucket, twice with a full bucket, plenty of times without any buckets. How do you guys know that it wasn't God mode? Like, how can you be sure it wasn't God mode? What is that? What proof do you have, my friends? The seat thing is cool. Put it on the lift or something. Remove the lift from the seat. I don't know if you can do that actually. But... No, 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 no. Not while I'm in the menus. Not while I'm in the menus. Component kit. Nope. The last time I tried to do one of these playthroughs on a stream, I had the same look that I've got here, where I get nothing. Yeah, you can take raids and stuff with God mode on. Like, God mode doesn't stop the game from doing that. God mode literally stops all the stuff, all your bars moving. But as our manager said down here, he saw the hunger bar moving. So that's good enough to say that God mode was off. Because in God mode, your hunger bar does not move. So he must have got really lucky with the ground or something's gone on. Or maybe because he's not using the mods. If he's not using mods, I don't know what effect some of the mod commands will have on those kind of things. We finally got a component kit. 3 more to go and we'll be able to get ourselves the... Oh, here's another one. Nope. 3 more and we'll get ourselves a craft bot. And then we'll actually be able to do something. There's another hay bot over there. Sounds like there's another one. No, just him. Okay. It's going to be a long, long time. He did it twice as well. Right, I'm watching this video in a bit. I really am watching this video because I want to know what's going on. Something sounds a little sus to me. How's it going, my friend? Thanks for dropping by the stream. The mod that I am using is fonts mods. I will... His name should be in the description, but I don't think it's linked properly because when you try and set it up, it doesn't always work. But in the description, should there be one, we'll have the guy's name. And it's got to be a full bucket of water, right? So if I can jump off here and see how far over here we can get towards the rock. Also, I suppose it would depend on how high. Component kit, please. No. Oh, that's a light. Oh, this is one of the big buildings. Okay. 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 Cheers, line. I'm stuck on something. There we go. I don't really trust myself now. I need to find somewhere that will be kind of squishy. Right, that rock. We'll try and get that rock. I just fell. Still took damage. And I missed the rock anyway. What about this side? Nope, not really high enough. Hello, Mr. Spastic Cube. How you going? Oh, jeez. The crazy man's here. For those people asking whose mod I'm using Fonts. He's right there. Go check his stuff out. I have no food. I have to be careful. There's many a way to contact me. If you just look in the right places. Still no component kits. Ooh, one more. Wow. Oh, it's okay, you guys. The stream will be ended shortly soon anyway, so if you've just made it in, I appreciate it. Don't forget to scroll backwards. It is always going to be available. It will be displayed as a video on demand soon enough. It takes about a day and a half for it to convert, but... Oh, geez, Font, have you brought your whole Discord in here or something? How is everybody? Everybody's just popped in. How are you guys going? I decided I was going to try and do a survival playthrough. This is just to catch everybody up to speed on what the hell's going on. I decided to try and do a survival playthrough, not using any of the commands, only using Fonts mods. And we're not having much luck because we're still really short on component kits. Mechanic station is pretty much all the way down near that big tree down that way. I hope. And yeah, there's next to no buildings in this area. So we're not having much fun trying to find anything. Huh. Oh my days. I hate people that do that. Why scam? Ultimately, they're not going to get very far in the end of it all. Yes, I use the latest font mod. I don't know if the report function does much on YouTube, to be fair. It's a very interesting world. Seriously? Any chests anywhere, please? Nope. Nope. Ooh. Component kit. Component kits. Yes, finally. All right. So with that in mind, that means I've got to cook it though. I don't like. I haven't even been able to get the craft bot yet, Font. I've been searching high and low for component kits. They're non-existent in my world. I think Spastic, if you're trying to pull a viewership, if you're trying to pull an audience, it's always better to start with videos because people will see your video and subscribe to your channel and then move into streams. Because I thought the same as you. It's like the idea of the less work for the best outcome. And I'm not going to lie to you, just streaming doesn't really seem to do anything. You need to kind of have some sort of support there already. Huh. I'm going to have to go have a look now. I didn't scroll at all when I was in there before. I'm hoping they should be good because they have been a right grind to get hold of right now. The time in the top left is because of a mod. My Scrap Mechanic version is the latest version of Scrap Mechanic. I have got the time up there because our wonderful friend over there called Fun has made a mod that puts the clock back up there. I think it is stupid that they took the time away and put it in the logbook because that helps absolutely nobody. So the good people who are modders of this have been able to work their magic and put it back up there, and I think that is simplistic and one of the best things going. The work. Things are going interesting. Ah, nice. Yeah, so scrolling in the bot does help. That's a smart thing. What I like about you, Fun, is you always come in here and just tell me how much of an idiot I'm being. You could be asking the wrong questions with how many. YouTube is a very interesting place. I tell you what, Spastic. So I started to do shorts recently because they're a new thing and I was really interested by how they all work. So I've uploaded a couple of shorts and for the first 3 or 4 days, nothing happens. And then literally last night, for 2 hours last night, I got over 17,000 views on one of them alone. I've got over, whatever it is now, 10,000 views on a Scrap Mechanic short. If you do shorts, you might pull in an audience quicker than anything else. Then you could have a look at streaming. In terms of how many videos should you upload before streaming, nobody can tell you that because it's very individual based on what the content is of the video, how well it's going to pull an audience and all this kind of stuff. But far be it from me to give you advice on what to do. I mean, the size of my channel is nothing in comparison to some people. You just got to find what works for you. I think that's the hardest thing. But in my personal opinion, and from what I've heard, if you are going to stream, it usually takes over an hour before YouTube starts recommending your stream to people. So you might end up streaming to nobody for the first hour, and then after that you might get a steady trickle of people coming in, having a look, see how it goes. It's a ball game. It's one that people don't really know. The algorithm is just a strange thing that no one really knows how it works. No one can give you advice on it. It is what it is. I mean, if you have more than minimum specs, yeah, it should work. Have you verified all the files and go through it and do it all again? Just to see how it pans out. Like, when it comes to computer stuff, you're asking the wrong person completely. Like, I know enough to get me by. So when it comes to issues and problem solving, I don't know. I can't really help you. I can only suggest what I would do if it was me, but... So a short is something that is 1 minute or less. It has to be a vertical, so it has to be taller than it is wider. And they're really new. They recommend that you put hashtag short in either the title or the description. A short is something that is, it's more mobile friendly than desktop friendly. So shorts they have their own little section on the mobile app for YouTube. But it's kind of like to rival TikTok. So it's to punch out a lot of content to certain people really quick. So if you're looking to try and gain an audience quick, that's the way to go. However, the views that you gain on shorts do not count towards the partnership program views. So you kind of got to balance it and work it that way. Can I play PUBG PC Lite? I probably could. But do I want to is probably a different answer. There's a lot of grass there. I think that will be nice and secure, don't you? Nothing's getting through that wall. I can believe 16 people are watching. I don't mind. That's just current viewers. I've got nearly 100 playbacks. I appreciate the ask, but no thank you. I do not want to play PUBG. I appreciate it, but thanks. It's not my thing. I tried PUBG before. I was really, really bad at it. Like, really bad. I just realised I don't know where that kind of two-soil plot farm is. Against Spastic, it's very if you're trying to get to monetization, I don't know where you're at in terms of your channel. If you're trying to get to that YouTube partnership program, you're gonna need people to watch the videos on your channel that are like the normal videos that you make. If you're trying to pull in subscribers, shorts might be the way to go. A little example, it can take me about a month. In about a month, I will probably average about 60 subscribers gained, usually, give or take. In the last 24 hours, I've gained over 200 subscribers from shorts alone. Take it easy, Font. Have a good day. Go walk your puppy. I appreciate you dropping by as always, dude. Ah, stop it. Get out of here. Have a good day, my friend. The thing that you got to understand with short Spastic Cube is they're great for pulling an audience in, but then you've got to try and convince that audience to go on to your longer content. That's what I'm trying to understand right now. It's all well and good getting all these kind of numbers, but it's how to make them work in your advantage and like go to the videos that you want them to go to. Dude, I could never play with Fun. He would destroy me. I'm so sketchy when it comes to using stuff. The guy's brain is way superior to mine. Dude, I like those shorts, Lion, I tell you. I set up another channel as well. I literally put a shorts channel together, just shorts. I put the same videos on the shorts channel that I upload here, as well as extras. And like I say, first few days you get nothing. It's literally dead in the water. I've not been promoting those videos anywhere. They've literally had nothing. Then all of a sudden today, 4,000 views from nowhere. And then not most people, but a good majority of people who view your shorts will subscribe. I don't know why. I don't know why they'd subscribe off of 1 or 2 videos, but they do. I'm not mad by that, by any sense. Hang on, we were going to build a resource collector. Yes, I'm not mad by that. It's just really interesting. Shorts are new to YouTube, and because of that, they push them. David, no. With 20 broccoli, you'll get tape bots, I'd imagine, quite easily. Survival with font would be a nightmare. Like, nah. You know what? The guy, I say, the way he thinks is different, man, and it is a good different. I've watched some of his streams, and when he's throwing things together, he knows how to work way too much. He is better off on his own, where no one can get in his way, no one can slow him down, and he can just crack on and do whatever he needs to do. His brain is something else, it really is. I think without tape bots, the highest broccoli you can have is like 8 or 9. I can't remember the number off my top of my head, but it's really not a lot. And now getting hit in the back. Whoa! Yeah, that's kind of where you're looking spastic. So shorts will pull in like fast views, and in all fairness, they'll pull in subscribers. But you want to push those people towards watching your longer content view. So it's like shorts are snappy, punchy, and they're really quick grabbing. But your longer content is the more in-depth stuff where you build a connection with the audience, if you like. So the shorts pull them in and go, look, this is like real quick entertaining. And yeah, the longer content is like, this is why you stick around. It's an interesting thing. And in all fairness, I'm trying to understand how it works, because I've seen like actual YouTubers, not YouTubers, sorry, actual people from YouTube suggest to make a shorts only channel for your content. Now this makes me think that because it's a new thing, because it's a separate thing, they're obviously still tweaking how it all works. So I kind of feel they suggest having it separate so that they can kind of make changes without interfering with your normal stuff. But right now it's too hard to tell, because they're not going to tell you everything from their side. They're not going to give all the tips away. It's just a case of trying to find what works and how you can benefit it. But every tool out there is vital for your own growth if you can utilize it for you personally. It doesn't matter about people viewing, you know. I'm not here for big numbers on live stream. It's the small viewers. Like, there's people in here, it's like someone gaming, Spastic Cube. These guys drop in as much as they can all of the time, and you kind of have a little chat with these guys. It's like just hanging out with your friends. That's easy to hang out with your friends if you've only got like 13 friends or something. Can you imagine trying to hang around with 5,000 people? That'd be crazy. I like a nice little small group. It's welcoming. Pretty good. It's nice. So we've got a farm on the go. We're going to get a couple of carrots. Going to extend this slightly, I guess. Where's my buckets? Less is more sometimes. Do we have tomatoes? Although hunger is what we need, so carrots will be fine. What you got to understand as well, big streamers, it's their job, so they're there to be entertaining, but they would have started off like this. It's easier to interact. It makes it a bit more of a inclusive stream, and that's where everybody has to start. Hey dude, how you going? Everybody's got to start somewhere. The small interactions is what helps build the audience, and then obviously as they grow and they're trying to be more entertaining and they get more focused on the game rather than on chat, that's why they have their own little like just chatting moments, I guess. Yeah, Spastic, that might be the way to go, in all fairness. It's something that I'm trying to work out myself, so I can't really give you the 100% what works and what doesn't, ins and outs on it. Like I say, I've got shorts on this channel, and they're pulling an audience. It's just how that audience transfers across to the bigger content that I haven't yet seen. It's just all a game, right? You just got to see what works for you and what you can benefit and what you can leverage to your advantage, really. Or leverage, the Americans. But it's just trial and error, especially for small guys. Like, I can't pick it up. I can't pick it up. I was singing Pour the Milk. Huh? If there's one thing that I have found out about me streaming, it's you suddenly become aware of how much you talk to yourself without knowing it, or you just make noises or whatever else. Do it, David. Let me know how it goes. We need some ember, and then we'll get a campfire going. Back to backseat gaming. Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. That kind of backseat gaming's okay. I completely just don't think about that kind of stuff. He's gonna get his old pitchfork through there. I would try the water thing, but I don't like getting my computer wet. Jokes. $100 damage. If they'd have patched it though, there should have been an update, and I haven't had any updates. Like, nothing has changed in my files. Like, usually if they just slide a little update in there, the dev command stops working, so you have to go back to your files and put it back in again. I haven't had any of that yet. I'll have a look-see when I've done. Don't get me wrong, I'm intrigued to see what's going on. Oh, I don't have enough. I need some sort of vehicle as well, because we seem to be really far from anything right now. Spastic Cube, I'll never argue with myself because I'm always right. Yeah, David, I don't think we've had anything slide in the last 2 weeks, so we should be able to replicate it again. No, I do not have any satellite mods as far as I'm aware. I literally only have the font mod. It's the only one that I've ever used. There's a funny story about losing a fight to yourself. It wasn't really a fight, but I did knock myself out. It's not really that funny now I think about it. It was just unfortunate events. But it would explain quite a lot to me, I think. Wait, we've got one of them, haven't we? We don't need one of them. We do need one of them. 5 component kits. He must have got really lucky. There's just something that must have happened in his game, or I don't know what, that he's managed to get away with it, really. Oh dear. We're going to get some nice steak in a minute, boys. Right, engines. Let's have a look at what engines we can build. Where are you? Am I blind? I would imagine I am. Wait. There it is. Oh, we need component kits for everything these days. And we need oil, and we need... Oh, dear. Save that meat for a nice day. Okay, like... what are the scrap engines? We can get a scrap engine. That's okay. We can do a scrap engine. That's good. We'll go down that track. Bearings? They are 5. Okay. Got 1 bearing now. And a seat. Driver's seat. That we can do. So we'll craft a driver's seat. What about these guys? Yep. So we'll craft the driver's seat. We'll get a couple of bearings. 1 driver's seat. 1 bearing. That'll give us 2 bearings. And then we'll need a wheel as well. What have we got for wheels? Okay. I need some wood. I don't have any of that wood. Nice. Oh, does it? That's nice. I didn't know that about the campfire, to be fair. Yes, all of my streams will use the same mod. The cooked meat gives you a refining buff as well. Ooh, interesting. Right, so I'll carry this bad boy with me wherever I go. I got me a seat. Couple of bearings. That's got me some block. I was doing that for the wheel, wasn't I? Yes, I was. What wheels have we got here? We do have a mustard wheel. We'll not bother with that. Okay, my folks, I'm really sorry, but I am going to have to leave it here. I've already got the wheel behind the mechanic station. That's one of the, well, that is literally the only one that I picked up. But yeah, so yeah, I do apologise, guys, but I have to yeet already. I appreciate everybody for dropping by. If you've missed anything in the video, feel free to scroll backwards. Along we go. And you could always just wait for the video to be optimised into a video, an actual video, and it'll be available on my live stream playlist. I appreciate every single one of you for dropping by. Thank you so much. Show some love. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. I'm not going to pest you for it. You guys are awesome. I will catch you again in a bit. Take it easy, everybody. Bye for now. Bye, guys.